Hey everybody, we just wanted to kind of put in a little message before this podcast, because Wendy fucked up the first
I didn't. I
episode,
didn't fuck it up. It's
the
just
first
that my
official
mic,
episode.
my mic was shit. So I'm sorry. I'm
She had
sorry.
she had a shitty mic for the first episode, so there's gonna be a little bit of a kind of like reverb.
I'm gonna sound weird.
She's gonna sound weird, kind of double, but it's not too crazy, nothing bad, nothing too bad. But from episode 2 and on, she got a better mic,
Yeah,
and it
should
sounds
sound
way better.
Yes.
It should sound way better.
Yes.
So just thank you for sticking through. If you do, if you don't, I don't care. Fuck you. It's on, by the way.
Oh, okay.
We're going.
We're
I'm
going.
gonna open my monster. Have you tried this one?
I think I have. Is it the one that tastes like green apple? I think. It's like Jolly Rancher, right? Kind of.
I think so. You want a sip?
Sure. Just a little sippy sip.
And then I also got
Oh God.
Sour Bright Mystery Nightcrawler gummies. They're mysteries, not for you, Kit Kat.
It's definitely.
Let's start this off with some candy.
Okay, which one did you get? The green one?
The green and white one.
I'll do one.
Don't go into it, Mike, though. I don't know what it is.
Kind of tastes like pina colada to me.
Pina colada? Which one?
The blue one.
I don't know what the green one tastes like. It tastes like candy. Anyways.
Your taste buds are
they're
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
crazy. This is the official Slapdash Arcade Podcast,
Oh my
episode
God.
1. We've tried to record
Multiple times.
let's see, the first one we uploaded.
Years
We
ago.
tried the second one and the audio fucked up. We tried a third time and that one was kind of meh.
Yeah.
And then we tried the one the other day
Yeah.
and that one was just
Well, I mean, we were like a
not
day
usable.
after New Year's, so we were kind of not here.
right. So that one doesn't count.
Yeah.
This one is the official.
We're not drunk or anything.
Yeah, this one is like legit. So tell me, how was your day?
Oh man. Oh my God. Should I even say how was our day, or like how has it been the past 3 years?
You start wherever you want to start.
Oh my gosh.
It has been 3 years since the last
Since the first Slapdash
the
Arcade.
test
All right.
podcast.
The
That's what
test
I'm calling
podcast.
that one.
Okay.
The test podcast.
A lot of things has happened. I mean, we are on the 4th day of 2021. That's crazy to say it. It just sounds so futuristic, which
We're in
we
the
are
future, man.
far from futuristic. Way far from it.
Well, this past year felt like we went back.
Like 50 years.
Felt like we got held back a couple of
Jesus
years
Christ.
by what happened last year.
Oh my God, it's been crazy. I mean, the whole pandemic thing, especially, still going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like life itself was just put on pause, and I don't know.
It was
2020 is just fucking weird.
At least for us, there was a lot more than just
pandemic.
more than just a
wise.
pandemic that happened.
Right.
There was a lot of shit life-wise that kind of hit us like a truck.
Yeah, very unexpectedly. Like,
But we pushed through.
we did, and we
I
made
didn't think
it.
we were going to. Honestly,
We
I was
made
scared.
it.
But we
We're
did.
here.
We made it. I started off the year... Uh-oh. I started off the year jobless.
Right.
Right before the pandemic hit, which was
Yes.
like...
March.
I'm just talking about in general. Like it was. I dodged the bullet.
Right.
Because
yes,
I
you
got
did.
a job finally right before everything before shit
Mhm.
hit the fan. And I feel like I got really lucky, unlike a lot of people.
Yes.
You were
The unfortunate one that
excuse me.
I was working at a salon,
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately they had closed.
Right.
Which, I mean, we closed down for the quarantine like everybody else, but we just never opened back up.
Right.
So unfortunately, I had completely lost my job. So I was pretty much jobless for 5 months?
I think so, yeah.
Pretty much. So
And you were quarantining.
yes, I was
So you were
stuck here.
all you knew for 5 months
were these walls
and the supermarket.
and the supermarket. Yeah,
That was like the only time that you went out.
Yeah. And even then, I was still freaking out. I mean, me and Kit got really close. So she's
Kit
like,
is our dog, for
Yes.
those of you that don't know. She's playing with her sloth toy right now, right
yeah,
under their
you
table.
might hear her squeak it every now and then.
Yeah.
But me and her got really close. And then Peaches, which is our new addition to our family, she is a Syrian hamster.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. She still hates me, but it's okay.
She is fucking crazy.
Yeah, she's
trying to escape as
yeah.
we speak right now. She's
Yeah, I was
trying to
literally
bite
about to
through
say
her,
that. I'm
her
like,
cage. Well, not even her cage, her tank.
her reptile tank that we had to buy her.
Yeah, we bought this huge. Well, not even we. You bought this reptile tank.
It's like it's a 40-inch tank.
I guess I don't know. It's
yeah,
almost the size of our fucking TV.
pretty much. Yeah.
it's huge, and she has a lot of space in there because we wanted to make sure that we didn't want to get one of those shitty little tiny cages that people usually throw their hamsters in when they get them as gifts for their kids. We wanted to make sure that she had enough space, so she's got a lot of space in there, but she is fucking pissed.
She is determined to get the hell out of this tank. But it's okay.
We let her run around in the ball every once in a while to kind of, explore and stuff.
Right.
So it's not too bad.
It's not too bad. It's just one day she'll warm up.
So, girlfriend.
Yes.
What have you been playing recently?
I have been playing like Final Fantasy.
A lot of FF14.
Yes, a lot of FF14.
You are what class?
I am a... God, I can never say it right.
Well, no, because you're a black mage now.
No, it was a black... Wait. It was
you were a thaumaturge, or however the hell you say it.
Yes.
And then you got
the black mage.
The crystal, or whatever the hell,
to be a black
mage.
Yes, so I'm a black mage.
But you're still in the first expansion, which is Heaven's Word?
No.
You've passed
I'm in
Heaven's
Dragon
Word?
something. I am like in the in-between.
Between Heaven's Word and the one after.
Right.
Which I always forget.
I always forget the same thing too. It was like Dragon's Blood, I think. Am I thinking it right? Am I saying it right?
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know.
Stormblood.
I guess. Something
Blood.
with blood or dragon.
Stormblood.
Okay, great. And I've been playing this game for a couple months now, and oh my god. Anyways, I am in love.
More than a couple months.
Yeah. I am in love with it. Like,
I know you are.
I didn't think I would get into it, but
I like it too, but I didn't get as hooked as you did.
But
oh
yeah.
I put a good amount of hours into it, but
I
really
enjoy
got
it.
hooked.
I really enjoy it, and I really love the story so far, and it's made me cry twice already. The community there is really nice. I just want to say that. Like, they're just very helpful and welcoming.
They're super nice. I remember you and I were doing a quest once, and we were stuck on the quest, and I was like, hold on a second, and I found this guy that was just chilling. That was a couple levels higher than us. I don't know if you remember.
Yes, I was stuck.
I asked him for help, and he went over and he helped us. And then he just kind of flew away.
He's like, all right, good luck. And I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much.
Which is super cool.
Yeah, and I remember the other day I told you I was in a dungeon and I got lost. I died, and I had gotten lost to get back to where the boss was, and I got lost with somebody else within my party. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm telling her this. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I got lost. And she's like, LOL, it's okay. I'm fine. Like, follow me. We'll both get lost together or whatever. And we made it. And I apologized to the rest of the party. And they're like, don't worry about it. It's okay. Like, as long as you're enjoying the game. And I'm like,
well, we did. I think we only had one person that was kind of a dick.
And it was
when
tank,
we were
right?
doing the, was it Leviathan boss fight?
I don't remember if it was Leviathan.
Whoever it was on the boat.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, he was being an ass to me for some reason, saying I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing, even though I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. And then as I was responding, it distracted me from what I was doing, and then he started talking shit because I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. And I'm like, come on, dude, like, you're talking, like, come on. That was the only time that somebody was being really stupid, but other than that, it's been a good experience. But you've been playing Sims also.
Yes, Sims 4.
A lot of Sims.
Oh, yeah.
Which, before that, you were strictly Sims 3.
Yes.
But that was mostly because the computer you had before
was poopy.
It was very poopy. It was a hand-me-down from me.
Yep.
And you could barely even run Sims 3.
I had to, like, wait on the Sims intro for, like, a cool 10 minutes.
And now you have an SSD, and that shit, you don't even see loading screens
Non-existent.
anymore. Which is a huge upgrade.
Huge.
Which is something you gifted yourself in the quarantine.
Hell yeah. I'm like, what the hell am I going to be doing here with a shitty computer?
And you were streaming for a while, too.
I was streaming
playing
for a
lot
while.
of Animal Crossing. That was another thing.
Yes. I was an Animal Crossing addict. Like everybody else in quarantine.
Well, not as much now, but that was mostly what kept you busy through the quarantine.
Yes. I didn't put that many hours like everybody else that I know, but I put like about almost 700 hours. I know a couple of people that are like 2,500, and I'm like,
that is
how?
Fucking insane. That's like playing that shit 24/7.
Do you sleep?
That is insane.
Do you sleep at all?
That's insane.
But yeah, I was all about Animal Crossing,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got distracted with FF14.
Mm-hmm.
Then now I'm doing Sims 4,
Mm-hmm.
which I am successfully doing what I wanted to do.
Right.
In the game.
Because you bought a bunch of DLC off of the winter sale happening on Steam.
I bought you bought me the vampire one.
Mm-hmm.
I got the cat and dogs.
And the creepy stuff.
Oh, the spooky stuff, yes.
Yeah, spooky stuff.
And the vet. No, wait. The vet is part of the animal one. I think it's Dine Out. So you can, it's basically like Diner Dash.
Really?
Yeah, so you buy, from what I read, is that you buy a restaurant, you run it pretty much. Like,
really?
you run the whole thing. Or you can just go out and eat with your Sims or whatever. That's interesting. That's
know you like
brand
that
new.
Diner Dash stuff, so.
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I love those games.
They're okay for like a little bit.
They're okay. And then I only put 5 minutes in for Mass Effect. I made my character, did the intro.
Yeah, and you were super sleepy. I looked over, your eyes
dude,
looked like they were about to pop
I was
out
like,
of your
I'm not
head.
sleepy, and then intro, and I'm like, damn, dude, I am subtly sleepy.
But you've been trying to get out of your comfort zone. That's why you're wanting to get into Mass Effect.
Yeah, because I've never really done a shooting game, action game. I don't know.
Shooting game.
I don't know what would I call that.
You're a person that plays a lot of simulation games. Animal Crossing, Sims, MMOs.
I'm more of a chill.
You play a lot of chill simulation games, but you're wanting to
get out of my comfort zone.
Expand.
But I'm so scared. It's just that I get so into it that I get aggressive. Playing it. I'm not gonna rage quit. I'm more of I can't rage quit. That's the thing. I want to pass whatever I'm doing. I want to finish it. So that's gonna make me aggressive.
That's why I was like, I think you should play Mass Effect because it's very heavy on story, but you also get a little bit of third-person shooter action in there. Not a little bit. It's I would say it's very balanced between story and that. But you can also, there's a lot of choices, so you get very invested in the story. A lot of choices that affect everything, because like I told you, the character that you make kind of carries out through all 3 games. And the choices that you make affect what happens in each game. So I know for a fact that that's something that would hook you.
Oh, yeah. If I stick to the same character and then whatever I choose affects the story, then I'm like, yeah, I'm hooked. I'm good with that.
But you got past the intro for 1 and then you just kind of...
Well, no, I'm not going to give it. I'm not going to give up on it. It's just that I got tired. I was sleepy, man. Don't judge.
And then for me,
Cyberpunk 2077.
I got so hyped for Cyberpunk.
You're wearing the sweater I got
I'm wearing
you.
the sweater that you got me.
For Christmas.
I got super hyped for it. But unfortunately, I got the PlayStation 4 version.
Tell us about that.
It was horrible. I mean, you can tell us too. You witnessed the
that shit was hilarious.
That shit was so broken. I've never played.
It was funny because I've never seen so many glitches like that.
I've never played such a broken game. Even a Bethesda game. Like, I played Skyrim when it came out, and even that wasn't this bad. Like, wow, it was bad. To the point where I tried to push through it. You saw me. I tried.
You did. You made it.
I got past the 8-hour intro, and I was just like, I can't keep doing this. And then I had bought it through GameStop, and I couldn't trade it in because GameStop's stupid. But then I ended up finding out that they were accepting returns.
Refunds, yeah.
And so I returned it, and I used the money to get Octopath Traveler. Which I fucking love. That game's awesome. And then I gave in and I bought Cyberpunk on PC. And so far...
Oh, he's checking. He's checking how many hours.
Right now. So far...
so far he hasn't stopped playing.
I haven't stopped playing, yeah. I'm hooked on it. I like it. It's playable on PC, so it won't load up. But I put at least 40 hours into it already.
Oh my god.
And that's been mostly doing side quests. Let me see, Cyberpunk. 36 hours into it.
Almost 40.
And that's mostly side quests and stuff.
Oh my god.
So it's pretty fun. I like it. I just wish there was more of what they promised in there. But I don't know. There's DLC coming out. I hope the DLC is free. I would imagine after everything that they did, they're not gonna be like, "Hey, $40 DLC" or something like that.
No,
they gotta
redeem themselves.
Yeah, they have to kiss ass. So I would assume the DLC that comes out is gonna be free. I hope they add something that will let you edit your character.
Yeah, change the
hairstyle and like just edit shit in general on your fucking character, because that's so stupid. Yeah. I don't know, just add more shit to interact with in the city. There's so many doors that you go up to that just say closed, and it's like, I feel like
maybe they should have. Yeah,
I feel like there was something meant to be there, but they just
they're like, fuck it.
They ran out of time. But I like it so far. It's not bad. I also bought Gears of War 5. I've been playing a shit ton of that too. I beat the story.
I know. I saw.
I beat the story. And I've been playing a lot of Horde on there. I'm gonna eventually hop into the actual PvP multiplayer.
I definitely don't know anything about Gears of War.
I fucking love Gears. I wish Gears 5, man. This is like the same shit with Fortnite, where I just feel like I'm old, and it's like it makes me feel so old because I'm used to these games that were definitely way slower.
What do you mean
like slower paced?
Okay.
I don't know, man. I feel like I just can't keep up with multiplayer games nowadays. I feel like it's way too fast paced. Like the battle royale stuff.
Yeah.
Like I can play it.
You can't think fast.
But it's like the reaction times, dude. But then again, I'm also a person that plays a lot more single player than multiplayer, so I don't really have that much Twitch reaction. But I can show you later on what it looked like back in Gears 1, what the matches look like. Excuse me. Compared to Gears 5, it's like you're watching Gears 1 with someone holding down the fast forward button. You just see these dudes like jumping off of fucking walls, like dun, 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 and they're just like killing each other left and right, and just like, what the fuck is even happening? And the match just ends like that, and it's like, I don't even know what happened. What even did I just see? It's fucking insane. And like, bringing it back earlier, you saw me, I tried playing Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
I can't, dude. I suck so bad. I can't, that whole building, while shooting
panic
at someone and like
I can't even shoot.
I can't do it.
I can't even shoot. So what makes you think I'm gonna fucking build and shoot at the same
time? I feel
time?
like such an idiot. But then again, I enjoy shit like Apex. I played Apex for a little bit, and that was pretty fun.
Meanwhile, my 10-year-old brother can fucking play Fortnite. Just like how?
He's also playing Roblox.
And he plays Roblox.
I can't imagine. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen him. He's probably. I'm sure he could kick my ass in Fortnite.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm positive he could kick my ass in Fortnite.
Yeah, he looked at me. He's like, "Why aren't you playing Fortnite?" And I'm like, "Cause I don't know how to play." And he's like, "What?" He just looked at me as if I offended his entire life. And he's like, "How did you not?"
Wait, your brother from your dad's side?
Yes, my brother from my dad's side.
Because your sister from your dad's side was playing Call of Duty, Warzone.
Yes.
And I think she was also talking
shit
about you.
No. My sister from my dad's side?
Yeah.
No, she was playing Apex.
Oh, she was playing Apex?
Yes.
Okay.
She was also trying to teach me how to play that, and I suck. I just suck on shooting games. You played
Apex?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
For like 5 minutes, and then I got killed. And then she's like, "How did you not see that?" I'm like, "Because you didn't tell me anything." She was like, I'm not even joking. She gave me the PS4 controller. And I'm like, "Okay, what trigger is for shooting? What trigger jump? Like, give me the basics, basically, and I'll figure it out the rest." She couldn't even tell me how to shoot. She didn't tell me how to jump. She didn't tell me anything. She's like, "Dude, just
but it's
easy." And I'm just like,
but that
okay.
I was gonna say that's basic stuff, but then again, you don't play a lot of shooters, so
no, that's what I'm saying. And she was just like, all she told me was like, "It's easy," and I'm like, "What do you mean? What do you mean it's easy? Like, just press buttons." I'm like, okay.
That is not a good way to.
Meanwhile, I'm seeing her and she's doing great.
That is not a good way to explain how to play.
Yeah,
that.
I'm like, all right, let me just smash buttons.
Hold on. I'm trying to lower the audio because you're like screaming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's either that I'm too low whispering. Or
no, you're good
loud.
now. You're good in your volume. I just had to lower it a little bit because you were getting excited.
Oh.
Damn. I wish I could have seen you play Apex.
No.
Have I?
Yes.
Well, you were playing
Resident Evil 4.
I was gonna say, yeah. You were playing Resident Evil 4.
Mm-hmm.
Kit Kat, can you chill, please?
And I kinda stopped because I was getting like. Sorry, there was like a loud car. I kind of stopped playing because I love Resident Evil 4 and I don't want to ruin it for myself for like sucking at it.
You were doing good.
Was I really?
Yeah, you were doing good. You got farther than I thought you would because I thought you were going to stop playing past a certain point. And you got all the way. You met the merchant.
Yes.
Did you get past that part? Or did you meet the merchant and then you stopped playing there?
I meet the merchant and then I got to this part where it looks like the mines. It's like mines.
Oh, wow. So you did play a little bit. Yeah, you played a good amount.
Yeah. But I was just getting so anxious, I guess. It's because I felt like my hands were getting cramped. But just like.
Because you get so tense.
I
you,
do.
Like, grip the shit out of the controller.
I freak out, man. I freak out. That's why I don't like playing like shooting games.
Was there something else that you've played other than those? I feel like there was something else you played.
Bloodborne? That was out of my comfort zone too.
Yeah, you were playing Bloodborne. And you were doing pretty good there too.
I did. I stopped. Where did I stop? With the guy.
Did you beat Gascoigne?
No, that's where I stopped.
That's where you stopped?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't blame you. He's hard.
Fucking ridiculous.
You've seen how many times I played that game, and he still gives me trouble.
He's fucking ridiculous. I mean, I cornered him. I did a great job cornering him on there. And
there was one time where you were fucking destroying him, but then he got the upper hand on you. You were like one hit away from killing him. But you were doing really good in Bloodborne.
Yeah. I was doing okay.
So you're good at games. You just scared to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, I am.
I don't know why.
I have my reasons.
You did say when you were younger, your brother
and cousin,
your cousin, mm-hmm. and also your uncle.
At one point, yes.
Would talk shit about you when you would play games.
Yeah,
they bring you down.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's more of like kids just being kids, being assholes.
Well, what
basically.
games were you playing where they were talking shit?
I remember we played. It was just like basic games like Conkers on N64. Mind you, I'm like 7 or 6. This is a game I'm not even supposed to be playing. But anyways, we were doing the multiplayer part of it where it's like I think you're soldiers. Yeah, so you're fighting teddy bears and then you're the squirrel. Yeah. So at one point, like, I kept dying or whatever, and Paulo, my brother, he basically brings me down and he says, like, I don't know how to play. Or we would play, like, Mario Kart, and nobody wanted to be in my group because it's, like, I sucked or whatever.
When you guys would play Double Dash.
It was Double Dash,
yeah. Nobody wanted to be teamed up with you.
Right. And then they would always say that I was, like, bad luck or whatever.
Oh, my God.
Because okay, so I'm really good with puzzles, and you know this. So I would sit there quietly. Any game that they were playing that involved puzzles.
Well, mainly you said your brother would play Zelda games, and whenever he would get to puzzles, he was so fucking stupid that he would just sit there and he'd just be like, "You do it."
Yeah, because I would like I said, like I would just sit there and then he would say I was bad luck because every time, quote unquote, every time I sat down and watched them play any game, they would lose or they would just not focus or whatever.
Not when he's at a puzzle that he's stuck at.
Right, but when he was at a puzzle, I would always be like, "You're doing it wrong. You do it like this and this and this." And he's like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "Just do it. Just listen
Zelda
to me."
puzzles, which isn't even like
right.
They're not even that hard.
Right. And then he would just be like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, it's not that hard."
For what games specifically? What Zelda games?
I remember I think it was Ocarina. I don't think it was Majora's Mask. Wind Waker for sure, and Twilight Princess for sure.
Trying to think of Wind Waker, if there were any puzzles I got stumped on. I feel like there was one maybe that gave me a little longer than most to solve.
Which is so funny now that like I'm grown and he knows that I play a lot more video games. He comes to me and he calls me for what video game he should get or like pre-order. And when we were playing Breath of the Wild, I had finished before him.
You finished before me too.
Yeah, and then he was like, "How did you do this? How's that?" And he would go to every shrine. He's like, "Did you do this? Blah blah blah." And I just think back what he used to tell me, and everybody
son of a
bitch.
bitch.
Fucking bitch.
Speaking of Zelda, I've been really considering us doing a playthrough of a Zelda
Hero
game.
mode.
The hero mode thing, that's right. So I was thinking of us doing the hero mode DLC where like you'll play and you'll go as far as you can until you die. Kind of like playing,
but we have to start all over.
Kind of like a Diablo hardcore mode.
Oh man.
But you wouldn't start over. You would go as far as you can until you die. And then once you die, we start over, but I'll play until I die.
Oh my god.
Which you take double damage in hero mode.
I know.
And the enemies have way more health, I think, too.
They take you literally just wake up being Link, and then boom, there's a fucking guardian right up front of the fucking...
Are you serious?
Yes, dude, yes.
Oh, man, I'll have to rethink this.
You open the door, and then boom, there's a...
In the tutorial area?
Yes.
Oh, I'll probably have to rethink this challenge.
Yeah.
maybe I'll stick to the idea of us playing through Twilight Princess.
Oh, I'm cool with that. You know I love Twilight Princess.
Yeah, I know.
It's my favorite.
I fucking hate Twilight Princess. I've never
been
able to be
the best one.
I don't like it, man. That wolf shit. That wolf shit kills
it
for me.
Man. It's the music. The graphics.
I like how it looks.
Yes.
I like the gameplay. I like some of the items that Link gets, like the top.
Yes.
That's super cool. A lot of the items that he gets are really cool. A lot of the temples are cool. It looks really pretty, but that wolf shit just really kills it.
I know. That was one that was kind of annoying, but I mean, I didn't care. I was enjoying it.
I know later on
the whole soul collecting thing.
The tears.
I
hated that shit. I know later on in the game you get to switch. You get the power to switch between Wolf Link and regular Link at the same time. And it gets a little bit more enjoyable because you're solving puzzles that way.
Right.
But for the most part, yeah. Sorry if you guys hear our dog, by the way. She's kind of like playing with her toy right under our desk out of this whole area that she has to play with.
Oh yeah, she has the whole living room.
That she decides to be right under us. But yeah, I've been thinking of us doing maybe a playthrough of Twilight Princess.
I'm down.
I think that'd be cool. The first Slapdash Arcade playthrough, let's play thing.
Oh, we can do that. And Pikmin. That's something we should pick up.
Pikmin, yeah, we got to pick up Pikmin again. Pikmin was pretty fun. Were we playing anything else co-op? We just always play a lot of Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's our go-to, like, chill.
It's always Mario Kart.
Yeah. Chill night, Mario Kart.
Or Mario Party.
Mario Party. My God. What happened to the Super Mario All-Stars?
3D All-Stars?
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me. You were playing Sunshine.
Dude, that shit's hard.
It is hard. It is pretty hard.
That shit's hard,
I played through it a couple times, so I'm used to it. But you playing through it the first time, it's a challenge. It's a challenge.
I'm trying to get all of them. Like, each level, at least do all of them.
All the sprites?
Yeah.
All the shines?
All the shines, or whatever they're called.
Can you move her away from that part of the table? She's moving the table. She's like right in between your chair and the table.
Dude, of all places, go to the living room, bro. Yeah, like, that shit is hard, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I was streaming that game, too. Mm-hmm. And I just remember having somebody, like, come up. One of my viewers are just, like, telling me how to play. And I'm like, dude, just leave me alone.
Come here. Jesus Christ. Keep talking.
But, yeah, I'm like, dude, just leave me alone, man. Just, like, let me learn. Kids, like, pay attention to me. But, yeah. I did that, and then I wanted to play the N64 Mario.
Super Mario 64?
Yeah.
The N64 Mario.
Super Mario 64.
Mm-hmm. But?
Oh, I just haven't gotten around with it.
You also have Mario Galaxy on there.
Yes, I played Mario Galaxy 2, but this is
But you never touched one.
I've never played 1.
It's pretty good. I prefer 2 over 1. If I had to choose, but they only included 1 on there for some reason. Sunshine's pretty fun, but yeah, it gets even more hard. There's certain sprites or shines, whatever the fuck they're called. I think it's shine sprites. There's certain ones that are very unfair. They get very, very dumb. But it's a fun game. I like it.
I hate what are those courses, like with the trippy shit going on?
Oh, where they take flood away from you?
Dude.
Yeah, those are pretty nasty.
What the hell?
Those are pretty nasty. Those are my favorites though, honestly.
I know. I mean, I love the music, the song that's playing.
The acapella?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit's hard.
It's very hard. It's very hard. It's super hard. I don't blame you. What else have we been up to? We've been watching shows. You've been hooked on Dexter.
I've been sleeping on that show.
Mm-hmm.
And Game of Thrones. We've both been sleeping on it.
We started watching Game of Thrones. We finally gave in.
Shout out to that free HBO.
Well, yeah, I got a free HBO. The only thing good from the PS4 version of Cyberpunk is that I got a month free trial to HBO Max.
Sick.
But yeah, I remember I saw like 2 or 3 episodes of Game of Thrones a long time ago because I wanted to give it a shot, and I just couldn't get into it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, no, it's okay. I was just gonna say, like, I remember watching the first season with my mom, and I think I kind of told you the story already, where it's like I'm like 14, 15, I think.
And the show is basically
pretty much
softcore porn.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it gets pretty close.
But I am a female. I have boobies. We all got ass. There is some pee in there every now and then.
Some pee
and vaginas. But anyways, there is a lot of sex scenes, and my mom was like freaking out as if I was like 5. or 10 years old. So you can't see that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Mom, I'm 15.
But even then, I mean, okay, I'm not a parent.
Neither of us
I'm not a parent, but I was a kid once. And I feel like whenever something would show up on TV,
right,
and my mom would tell me to like not look at that or something, I feel like it would make me more curious and make me want to find it. And I feel like it's better to catch it on the spot if you're watching a movie with your kid and a chick's boobs show up on the screen, instead of like covering their face, just be like, oh, that's part of the female body, there's nothing wrong with that, instead of going like,
okay, but if it's like Game of Thrones, like hardcore
no, obviously that's like, different,
basically porn going on,
obviously that's different,
right? But I'm saying, like, my mom would freak out on me that I was 15. Clearly I know what sex is,
right? And
she's treating me like a child. Now, your concept of that is just completely different from how my mom was reacting. You get me? My mom was still reacting to me even when I was, like, sexually active. It's like, why? Why are you acting this way? So I wasn't allowed to watch Game of Thrones because of that reason, which was stupid.
Yeah, that is pretty dumb.
Now, if I was like 10 and then my mom was like, you can't watch Game of Thrones, okay, then I can't.
Equally as dumb as like being 20 something living with your parents and your parents don't let you have someone over with the door closed.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. That is crazy.
We know people like that, and it's like, that's sad.
I mean, you're almost 26, almost 30, and you're just being extremely sheltered, and it's so sad. It's like, I have really close friends of mine that tell me these things, and it's like, unfortunately, they don't live on their own yet, but their parents still act as if it's like, yeah, they're grown-ass women. Grown-ass women. They make their own money. They pay their own bills.
Right.
Give them privacy. That's it. It's like, yeah, they're at the age of fucking. They're gonna fuck either way.
Right.
It's just, why?
20-somethings.
Almost 30.
That's like, I don't know, man. Some people forget what it's like to be young. Once you get up there in like your 40s and 50s, it's like somehow they forget that they were there and what their mind was going through, and how your body is just like, dude, this is like prime time to be out there, just like
going wild, make some baby.
Exactly, like your body is like, dude, you gotta do something. But yeah, how did we go? Right, Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And Dexter.
Yes.
So you were watching Dexter. You've been watching a lot of crime stuff. That's why you got into Dexter, because you were watching a lot of YouTube
interrogation videos. Yeah. Like going detail by detail in interrogation videos, which are super interesting. I watch, what is it, JCP? I think that's what it's called. He's like a
JCS.
So it's like a psychological theory on each interrogation videos. So he goes step by step as to how they're reacting, how the detectives are reacting, why are they saying these things, why is this person acting this way, and it's very interesting. And then from that, I followed it up with that chapter, which he uploads like every other week, and he just goes into detail from like backstory on the person who committed the crime and as to what led them to this, or cold cases. It's so interesting to me. I don't know. So then that led to me watching Dexter, because everybody would be like, oh my god, if you like this, you're gonna like Dexter. And I'm like, all right, well, I've been putting this show off pretty much my entire life. Sure. And I started watching it, now I'm in season 3.
To be fair, it's not a bad show. Like when you're watching, every once in a while I'll sit down and I'll watch it with you. I'll watch a couple episodes, but there's certain episodes and certain parts of episodes that are they're really corny.
Well, you gotta remember, it's like early 2000s, I think.
Yeah, but like
2007, I think.
It gets to the point where it reminds me of shit like, is it NCIS?
I've never watched it, but yes.
With the goth chick, she's
Yes.
like hacking and shit like that. That's what I'm
Smashing
talking
buttons
about.
in the fucking keyboard.
They're hacking our mainframe, and she's just slapping the fucking keyboard. And it's like, oh my god, dude, I hate that shit.
Yeah, but that, and also, I mean, I know Dexter's supposed to be like a sociopath, basically. In the beginning, I had to like, man, I'm not gonna like this dude. But now I'm getting to know the character because of the way he is. He has no fucking emotions,
that's
man.
That's what a sociopath
I know. But he's just like,
I feel like that's what makes the show interesting, because it's like how they make you care for a character that doesn't care.
Right. I guess you're rooting for the bad guy, but he's not a bad guy at the same time.
Right. At the same time, every single time I sit down for an episode and he gets away with something, I'm just like, how the fuck? Like, this motherfucker is the lucky. How is this dude not playing the lotto? This is the luckiest motherfucker ever, dude.
I know.
He gets away with some crazy shit. It's a good show, though.
It is.
Except for those corny bits.
It's okay. I surpassed them.
Game of Thrones, that shit's good.
Wild. Lot of incest. Something I don't remember watching that.
Really hot. Really hot incest. Brother sister action.
Yep.
A lot of rape towards those first episodes. Yep. Or at least very forced. Super hot.
Sarcastically speaking here.
A midget getting a blowjob.
He had a whole like foursome going on, man. Yeah. He got game, dude. He got money. That's why.
A kid being thrown off of a fucking top of a building.
Yep.
The tower.
He is paralyzed.
Well, spoilers.
You just said he's just. What the fuck?
That's like the first episode.
Not even.
It is. That's the ending of the first episode.
Wow, so spoilers right there, dude.
Whatever, it's the first episode, dude. They got 8 seasons to go through. But anyways, it's good. It's really good. I'm enjoying it, and we've been hooked on it.
Yes. I don't know what we would watch next, though, as far as shows go.
After we finish that?
I mean, now that my family is now getting into the chilling adventures of Sabrina, and I stopped in season 3.
I hate that show.
I said, fuck it.
I hate that show.
I'll go back on it.
I hate it.
I know you do.
I hate it.
I don't know why.
I hate it.
Why?
It's just, I don't know. There's just something about it.
Is it the characters? Is it the characters, the actors?
I don't know.
It was some actors that were like...
I don't remember. I'd have to rewatch it, which I'm not going to do, to see what it was that I didn't like. But I just remember just not.
I just want to say,
it.
The guy that plays Harvey, I don't like him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't like him.
Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah,
Watch season 2 of Mandalorian. That's really good.
No
I'm interested. No. I'm interested on where season 3 is going to go. There's a Boba Fett show coming out. I really... Kit Kat, can you chill, dude? Jesus. Most of this episode has been like yelling at Kit Kat. I'm gonna freaking kick you out next time we do this, dude.
No, then you're gonna hear her bark.
Yeah, Boba Fett show. Mm-hmm. Don't care for Boba Fett. The lamest character in all of Star Wars. I don't know. People go so crazy about him just because he showed up in fucking Empire Strikes Back, mm-hmm. and he said a line, mm-hmm. and he froze Han Solo. And then he got eaten by the Sarlacc.
He has a jetpack. And that's it.
Yeah, dude. He's got a jetpack, so he's automatically a badass. Sick. So obviously they had to stick him in this episode and make him do a bunch of cool shit just to make up for that, so that they can actually sell his fucking toys.
I think this is the first time I ever saw him in action.
He's so fucking lame. He's so lame. They definitely made him cool in this show, mm-hmm. but I just still don't care. And then they announced at the end like Boba Fett show coming, and I'm just like. I'm gonna watch it just to keep up with the bullshit happening in the universe,
connect, man.
But I don't want to. I could not care less about Boba Fett, honestly. I'd rather it just be The Mandalorian.
I wonder if they're gonna explain to him, like, they're gonna do the backstory of how. Damn, never mind. Hold on, that's a spoiler.
For which character, the Mandalorian?
No,
or Boba?
Boba. I was gonna say something. What's in from Mandalorian? I'll bring it up later to you. Hopefully, I don't forget.
Backstory of how he got out of the Sarlacc pit.
That?
I mean, we're already saying that Boba Fett's in the show, so it kind of gives it away.
Okay, fine. So that and how, basically, how they found his suit. Basically.
Oh, his armor.
Yeah.
Oh, the Jawas had his armor. Who cares about that? Why do you want to know that?
I want to know, like, everything. Like,
I
how
don't
the
care.
fuck did he even, like, survive?
I just said I don't care about Boba Fett, and you're over here like, I hope they give us a backstory on how he lost his gear. And it's like, I'm sure they will if he's gonna have
his own show.
Ugh, lame.
Obi-Wan.
I'm excited for that.
I'm excited
Obi-Wan.
for Hayden
I
Christensen.
couldn't give less of a shit about Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Christensen.
I don't care. Obi-Wan's super excited. Hayden Christensen could give less of a shit about. Ahsoka Tano.
Yes, that's so
I'm
cool.
hyped for that. I think she's going to get her own show. I hope she does. So. She's a super cool character. Deserves it. If anything, I hope they do a crossover between Ahsoka Tano's series and Obi-Wan's, because that would definitely be cool. Yes. Even though we've seen them interact in the cartoons. I feel like it would be Clone Wars and Rebels. I feel like it would be a lot more impactful if they showed some sort of interaction
in the live action,
but I don't think they're gonna do that.
That would be cool, especially with her and Darth Vader.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I would like to see, but I don't think they would do something like that. I mean, it's spoilers already that Obi-Wan and Darth Vader are gonna meet up in some sort of way.
Again.
Well, she broke it.
What?
Yep. There goes her Moo, her favorite toy. She's like, I don't know what's up with her. She's never broken that. That's like her favorite toy.
She didn't break it. She just took out.
She's ripping it.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll cut.
Yeah, just take it away from her. But yeah, fuck Star Wars. Enough about Star Wars. Let's switch to something else. What else we got to talk about? We got 3 years of stuff to talk about. What else we got? Next thing on the list.
Jesus Christ. For the past 3 years, man.
I can go down. Let me see here. I made a list of games that I've beaten. Shadow of the Colossus. We never finished Shadow of the Colossus. We gotta finish that. I'm already pretty close to beating that. I'm over half.
You're 7.
Let's go through games I've beaten. Man, games beaten in 2019. I've been doing pretty good. I've been trying to do like a game a month. In 2019, in this order, I beat Dragon Quest XI, Kingdom Hearts 1.5, Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Forgot you played Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. I still can't believe I played through that. That final boss was bullshit. Resident Evil 2 Remake, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I beat Bloodborne, Marvel Spider-Man, Batman Arkham Asylum. A lot of these are repeats that I already beat before, but I wanted to replay. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Mega Man X2, Catherine Full Body.
Oh my god. We gotta replay
Bioshock for like the 20th time. Pokemon Sword. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And that was it for 2019. In 2020, I beat one of now my favorite games ever, Silent Hill 2. That game was amazing. That game was super good.
They should remaster it, man.
They did. Don't you remember Silent Hill HD Collection? And it was trash.
That's right.
They changed the voice actors and it was super glitchy. Silent Hill 2, God of War 3. I beat Resident Evil 4 again. Dishonored. Doom Eternal. I haven't played the DLC. That game was awesome. Metro 2033. Devil May Cry 5. That was pretty good.
That was really
Control. Good. That was a weird game, but I enjoyed it. And then Resident Evil 3 Remake. And
which you kind of were like, about it.
RE3 remake?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jill's my favorite character. I like what they did to kind of modernize her, but the game itself, some of the direction that they took was kind of, I don't know. I beat it, and it was, I've played through RE2 remake a couple times, but the remake 3 was, I didn't really feel that excited to hop back into it, even though there's a lot more secret shit I could do or unlock or whatever. And then games beaten in 2021 so far, just Gears 5.
You beat it yesterday. That's right.
Yeah,
I
beat it yesterday. Yeah, because you kept talking to me while emotional shit was happening.
You didn't tell me there was like cutscenes happening.
Babe, I don't know if I should buy this. I'm like, dude, I don't care.
Listen, man,
like
there was like a cool ass sale going on in Hot Topic. It was buy two get one free.
What was the last movie we saw in theaters?
Maleficent.
Was it Maleficent 2?
Was it? Hold on. I gotta think about it.
Before the world went to shit?
Before Rona? When did Maleficent 2 come out? Was it last year?
I don't
If it was last year, then that had to be the last movie.
Really?
Yep. Hold on. 2 seconds.
Maleficent 2.
It was last year. That had to be the last movie we saw in theaters. Maleficent.
I don't want to name people on the podcast because we don't have, their permission. I don't just want to say people's names. But did we go see a movie with...
No, that was in 2019.
Oh, so maybe that was it. Did we go see a movie with R?
No.
Person whose name starts with R. We've never gone to the movies with her?
No.
Never?
No. Never.
I thought we did at some point.
Nope. Never.
Because I'm like trying to think. So there's only been one other person that we've gone to the movies with?
Yep. Pretty much. I forgot last year was...
Did we ever go with other R person?
Nope.
We've never been with him?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Yeah.
That's right. We were going to see Sonic, and that never happened.
Yeah. Sonic came out last year.
I still haven't seen
for
Sonic.
Valentine's Day.
Sonic was the last movie in theaters before that hit. Can you believe that? That was like the big bang before theaters closed.
Sucks, dude.
We still haven't seen it though.
No. I want to.
Yeah. I'll rent it one of these nights. We'll watch it.
Dude, it cannot be possible that the last movie we saw was in 2019.
Yeah. Well, in theaters, you mean?
In theaters.
We've seen a lot more at home. Maleficent 2. The Maleficenting.
Yeah, Maleficent 2 was in 2019.
Well, I guess that was the last movie that we saw.
Holy shit.
Did we go to see it only once?
Yes.
Okay.
We saw it once.
Because I took my mom to see it with us. Because she loves Maleficent.
Yeah. She's one of my favorites.
What is?
Maleficent. The first one, I feel like I like the first one better than the second one.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But it's still, they're very pretty movies.
They are.
Just to watch, it's just very pretty.
So far, the live action movies that I like so far from Disney is Maleficent, Beauty and the Beast, and that's it.
I legit the only thing I ever saw from the live action Cinderella was the poster with the glass slipper. I know you saw it, but that's the only. I don't know the actors in it. I don't know the songs if they sing. I don't know anything except the poster, and it shows the glass slipper, and that's all. I never saw a trailer or anything.
This is a lot. I don't remember shit. I don't remember shit.
All right.
Not at all.
I feel like, didn't we see a movie recently where I was like, wow, I don't remember any of this.
And it was a movie that we already saw?
Yeah. I know we rewatched Avengers.
Yes.
Infinity War and Endgame.
Yes.
There was a lot of stuff that I forgot that happened in those movies.
Yes.
But I feel like there was something that we watched where I was like, man, I don't remember any of this.
I have no idea.
I don't know. We've seen so many movies. I don't remember.
I have.
Tell you what movie I don't forget. Blade Runner.
Oh, I love
I
Blade Runner.
fucking love that movie.
Yes.
That's one of my favorite. I think that is. I think that's.
Which one?
What do you mean?
Which Blade Runner?
2049.
Okay.
First one's decent, but I don't know, something about the second one that's just, you know how crazy I am about that cyberpunk shit.
It's Ryan Gosling, that's why.
Ryan Gosling.
That's your bae.
He's pretty cute.
Mm-hmm.
But that movie's fucking good. I just love it's so pretty.
The music
to look at, and the music is so good. I love it. People complain because it's so slow, but I don't give a fuck, dude. I love it. There's something about that movie that I just don't get tired.
I remember watching it in the theaters, and then when it ended, we were like, "That's it, that's it."
Oh god, I wish I could rewatch it in theaters with the music, just like the seats
sound.
were like fucking like shaking because of the soundtrack. I was like, "Fuck, this is so good."
So much
You've seen that movie like 3 or 4 times already?
Yeah,
we have the Blu-ray version.
We should watch it with this
TV.
We haven't watched it with the new TV.
Yeah, we got a 4K TV. Huge upgrade.
Meanwhile,
4K
everybody
TV.
has 8Ks.
A 4K TV, but all of my consoles. I haven't gotten a PS5.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten a Xbox. I don't have any 4K consoles to play on it, but we've been watching 4K movies.
Yes, we've been watching 4K movies.
It's a huge improvement over our other TV. Especially the speakers, because I remember in that other TV, those speakers were.
You had to play around with it. It's like they're whispering, and then something
but then
loud
when action,
happens.
when action would happen, I would have to like
Really,
lower it. And it's like, holy fuck, dude. So there was never a good balance in between. You also bought a Ghibli collection.
I did. It comes with, I think, 6 or 8 movies.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched mostly all of them except for I think 1,
which is it came with Porco Rosso, whatever. You
Porco
saw that
Rosso,
one, right?
I saw that one. Princess Mononoke, Ponyo, House Moving Castle, Spirited Away,
Totoro,
My Neighbor Totoro, Lupin
the Third.
Oh my god. What's it called? Something in the Wind. Is it in the Wind?
Nausicaa? Valley of the Wind?
Valley of the Wind? Is it?
Nausicaa? No? I don't... Dude, it's right there. You can get up and go get the collection.
Hold on.
She's walking over to get the movie collection so we can see which is that one that she's missing.
No. Hold on.
Did you say Ponyo?
Yes.
You said Ponyo already? With Liam Neeson's. Straight tooken.
All right. So the ones that I've seen, it's Lupin.
Nausicaa
is the one I haven't seen.
That's what I said.
Yes,
Nausicaa Valley of the Wind.
Hold on. Castle in the Sky, we already saw. My Neighbor Totoro saw it. Kiki's Delivery saw it.
Classic.
Saw it. Pocorozo was hilarious. Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, my favorite. Ponyo and The Wind Rises. That's what I was talking about.
The Wind Rises.
That one made me cry.
You saw... What was the first one you saw with R?
I saw...
Because you guys saw Ponyo first, didn't you? You saw Ponyo and then Howl's Moving Castle.
No. We saw Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, and then Princess Mononoke, and she was so upset.
She hated Princess Mononoke.
She was so upset with it. She was like, "What the
That's
fuck?"
very depressing and very
yes,
dark.
and she's like, "Why don't you end it with a good movie?" And she ended up actually liking Howl's Moving Castle, which is my favorite. But I think
guys saw it twice, right? Didn't you?
I think so. Yeah. But I think her favorite is Totoro.
Really? Over Howl?
Well, no. I think she liked Howl, and then it's Totoro, and then Ponyo. She saw Ponyo on her own time.
She likes Totoro over Ponyo?
I think so.
I don't know. I think I like Ponyo more than Totoro, if I'm being honest.
Ponyo.
I love Ponyo. It's a classic.
But Howl's Moving Castle,
Spirited
man,
Away is still my favorite.
my entire life.
Spirited Away is still my favorite. It used to be Princess Mononoke. I remember I saw that on Toonami when I was younger. That was the first Ghibli movie I ever saw. And I was like, whoa, this shit is awesome.
My first was Spirited Away back in high school.
Spirited Away is the shit.
It's nice.
I fucking love it.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And No Face. Classic.
Yeah.
Which one is the one? You saw that one with R. Also, bless you.
Which one?
I don't want to say the spoiler, but that's the only way that I can remember the movie. But with the two kids in the school, they're rebuilding a specific house, like the clubhouse.
That is, oh my god, on Poppy Hill. Is it Up on Poppy Hill?
Up on
Poppy Hill.
Sure, whatever. That one.
I think so.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
I think that's
sure, why not?
I don't remember.
Sure, whatever. But that's a good one.
Okay.
That's a really good one. And I was about to say another movie, but then I remembered it was Ni no Kuni. I was about to say, what about that one movie? But it was Ni no Kuni, which I never
finished.
God, I love that game, but it's just, it holds your hand so much. Way too much hand holding. I looked into 2 to see if it was any different, but apparently no, it also kind of holds your hand a lot. So I never bothered with that, but very pretty games. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's okay, I can edit all that out. Well, anything else you'd like to add?
Is it raining?
Probably was.
I'm like, hold on, I hear water.
We can keep going if you got anything else to talk about, or we can stop. I don't care. It's up to you. We can go however long you want.
Shit, I don't know, man.
We're up to. It's been about an hour of us doing recording. Like I said, if you got anything else to add, you can keep talking. I don't care. If not, we can stop.
I do want to add, for last year, around quarantine.
Okay, we'll have them.
We did get into Tamagotchis and Digimon.
Oh shit!
I'm surprised you didn't mention that.
I got into something y'all need to know about me. I'm very into. I love toys, specifically of the '90s variety. I love 90s toys. That's like my fucking blood. V-Pets are the fucking shit. And I used to be so into V-Pets when I was a kid. And I got on a Digimon kick. And I started playing Digimon World. And then I started playing the newest RPG games that came out. And I got the itch to get a V-Pet. And now we have about 10 different fucking V-Pets. I wanted to get a Tama, but I ended up getting them for you because I knew you'd enjoy them a lot more. And I have an original version 1 Digimon V-Pet, and then I have 2 of the 10 anniversary, the anniversary ones. And then I got 2 of the newest pendulums that came out, but I haven't opened them. I just love just staring at them. They're so beautiful. I love those things. I'm scared to open them because you remember at work, I work in construction sites, and one of my newer ones fell, and I remember I got out of the truck and I was like, I touched my pocket and I was like making sure it was in there. I was like, great. I go in and I do my thing at the property. When I come back out, I look in front of the truck, and there's a huge mud pile. And in the mud pile, I see my keys. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And the Digimon was sitting inside of the mud for like 40 minutes.
I would be so pissed off. But it still worked.
It still works. Dirty. It just got, it got gunk in it. I ended up getting another one. No, we got too many. We got the Gudetama ones.
Yes.
And then you got the newer Tamas, which have color.
It has color and online
And
stuff.
Online. You were playing online with it because you can connect with other people and mate.
Yes. My favorite thing to do with those is that you can mate them and just keep going and just... It's basically like if you go on the app, it's pretty much like Tinder, but for Tamas.
Right.
And I was recording in my YouTube channel. And I was doing videos.
What's your YouTube channel name?
Wendelin. Yes. I stopped doing videos. And I'll tell you why. But anyways. I was doing these things called like Tama Tender. Where I would try to get my Tama to get married and mate. Basically.
But you were specifically looking for Sanrio characters.
Yes.
Which were...
I just wanted cinnamon roll.
Which were... strictly
Japanese.
Only in Japan.
Yes.
Yeah, but you could connect online and match up
or
with them. Or
people that had them imported over here, they
right.
connect. But so I just wanted cinnamon roll because I wanted the floppy ears.
Right.
In which I still...
As most people do.
Yes. But I still have not gotten the floppy ears. Unfortunately, I only got the head and the eyes.
And for some reason, your Tama got stuck with like the same features over and over again. You couldn't get rid of those features.
It's the same face. It's the same face, different color.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, I just want the ears, man.
Right.
Like, give me the ears. But anyways, yeah. So I was really into that. And then one day, I went to go visit my dad, who lives in Vegas, in which the hours are completely different from Florida.
They're 3 hours behind.
Yeah. All right. So when I went to go visit him, I took both of my Tamas. Totally forgot to change the time.
Because they're not like your phone that just automatically.
So I woke up one day and my fucking Tamas died.
Dead.
They were fucking dead. They were starving. There was shit on their everywhere in the screen, basically. And I'm like, oh my god. R.I.P. I have not touched them since August. Because
you were how many generations in?
6 or 7.
Damn.
I was so mad.
And you were just like, fuck this.
Yes. I was like, I need a break, man. Like, I put so much time into this. God damn it.
You even went on Etsy and you bought like handmade like covers for your Tamas. Because you were also running the V4.5.
Yes.
Along with the new one.
Yes.
Yeah. In which you kept getting
girls.
You kept getting girls in the V4.5.
Dude, I was getting so mad.
That was the same thing. You were like a couple generations in, and you kept getting nothing but girls.
I was like in the 5th generation with that one, and I kept getting females, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Give me one boy, man. One male. Because I wanted to get Coochie Pachi, but never got him. But yeah, like I was so invested, and then that just happened, and I just... mood went down, and I'm like, I'm not.
You're like, fuck this V-Pet.
And on top of that, I started working, so I can't even play with them. They're gonna definitely die.
But leading into that, what led into the whole V-Pet thing is I went on that Digimon kick, and we started watching the anime, and we saw all of season 1.
Yes.
We saw the movie.
Yes.
And we saw
parts of season 2.
Less than halfway through season 2.
Was
it like 50 episodes of season 2?
Sure, I don't know.
And we saw, maybe we got halfway. I don't think we did. I don't know. Season 2 was kind of. Season 2 was kind of meh.
I don't like the new characters.
Yeah, the new characters are kind of whack. Only characters I cared about were TK and Kairi, which I forgot what their Japanese names are, but yeah, those are the only characters I care about. All the other ones are fucking whack. They're so lame. Even the Digimon are like, kind of lame. But I think, I keep bringing it up, but I think you would like the 3rd season, which is like set in its own world, and it's like super dark and fucked up. I think you would like that one
so
a lot.
we don't have to watch season 2.
Well, we want to watch. See, the thing about season 2 is that those characters in the movies that came out afterwards, they just they were like, oh, they got kidnapped and they disappeared, and they never. It was like basically an excuse to get rid of them, and I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. The
They're
first,
like, I don't know what to do with them.
first movie of the bunch of movies that came out when they were in college or whatever is like, yeah, they're kidnapped, and then you don't hear anything about them through all of the movies, and there's like 4 movies or something, and you don't hear anything about them until like the end, maybe, I don't know. But then they come back in the latest one, which is supposed to be the last time the Digidestin work together with their Digimon, which is the one that I saw the trailer and I was already tearing up like a little bitch. I was like, oh my god, this movie's gonna fucking make me cry over a goddamn virtual dinosaur thing.
Yes.
Orange dinosaur. God damn.
We still have to watch the movie.
Yeah, we do.
The newer one.
Yeah. But again, it's gonna make me cry.
It's okay. You can cry on me.
God,
we both cry.
Bitch. Which you already did.
Yes.
Your favorite was Patamon.
Patamon.
You're like, that's my favorite, and I'm like, oh, you poor child. Patamon. You have no idea.
If it came back, it's okay.
But yeah, that was. I feel like there's so much more that happened in between, but I think we covered the basics of what happened in these 3 years. Not really. Most of 2020 is what we covered.
Yeah. Fuck the other 2 years.
Yeah, 2020 like took precedence over everything else,
Pretty
honestly.
much. Everything else is a blur.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm still in like, whoa, we're in 2021, dude.
2021.
We're in January.
January
4th,
2021. My birthday's in 2 days.
Oh my god.
Wow, I'm gonna enjoy it so much being at work all fucking day. Probably gonna have to work a 12-hour fucking day.
Think of it this way, bro. You get cake.
I thought you're gonna be way more positive than that. But just I get cake.
You get cake.
I get cake.
We're
yeah.
both old now.
I technically don't get to celebrate it until like Sunday because I work Saturday, and my next day off is Sunday, and we have to do shit on Sunday, so it's like I'm not even gonna get to enjoy Sunday.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It always happens. Usually, it doesn't always end up on the same day, does it?
I feel like it has been ending up on a
Mondays?
weekday. No, just a weekday in general. I don't even think your birthday has been on a weekend.
No, that fucking sucks. It fucking sucks.
I feel like it just rotates between Monday,
and
Tuesday,
it's so
Wednesday.
early in the year that it's not like I can even request it off.
Right.
I would just have to call out. And considering the stuff that's been going on at work,
yes,
I can't really do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that sucks. But oh well. But anyways, I think we can stop it here. Okay. We talked about a lot of stuff. We went pretty deep.
Everywhere.
We went all over the place, but that's okay.
It's okay.
Oh. That's our cue to get off.
Pretty much.
So how do you? Okay. Finishing thoughts or ending thoughts to this podcast. What did you think compared to the other 4 that we've recorded?
I feel like I'm more vocal.
I feel like you have streaming to thank for that because you got very vocal. You were very shy, but streaming you got very vocal because you were talking to people, interacting and stuff.
Yeah.
And doing your videos too. I feel you got pushed yourself out of your comfort zone a lot.
Don't get me wrong, I still kind of get nervous, but I feel like I'm a lot more vocal and like.
Well, you talked a lot this time compared to the first episode that we recorded. Yeah. So you're doing good.
I feel like I was not like. I don't want to say I wasn't interested in the first time. I just didn't know
what to do,
what to say, how to act or whatever.
Just be yourself, dude.
I know, but like,
well, you're doing good now.
Weird, dude.
You're doing good now. But anyways, we can call it there. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, we'll be consistent with these. You gotta push me. You have to push me. What are we talking, a week, every week?
Every week. We'll try to do it every week. If not, every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, depending on how busy the week is, because there's times when I work
super fucking late.
Yeah, super late and 6-day weeks, so it's rough.
Yes.
But definitely gonna try every week. But thank you guys for listening. Anything you want to plug? Your YouTube channel, Wendolyn. What's your Twitch?
My Twitch, it is Magic with a K Puff.
MAGIKPUFF. No underscore or anything.
I don't think so.
Twitch.tv/MagicPuff. And then for me, which I've barely been streaming, it's Twitch.tv/Bastion the Third. Same as my YouTube channel. Yeah, thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.